I can doubt everything except one thing, and that has to do with the very fact that I doubt. Wait a second. I doubt that I doubt everything? Boy, I tell you, not easy being open-minded, is it? Should we be skeptical? Yes. We want to be both. That's how I like to describe myself. I'm open-minded, but I'm also skeptical. But there are two types of skeptics. There are honest skeptics who really want to find the truth, and then we've got the dishonest skeptics that have no interest at all in the truth. They're hurting, they're sick, they're crying for help. Remember, all communication is either a love and response or a cry for help. And when you go to message boards, especially on the internet, what you're going to find are a bunch of dishonest skeptics. They have no intention to actually seeing your side of the story. So you don't even want to waste your time indulging in a conversation with them, except knowing that other people will view that conversation and might benefit from it. And boy, I'm talking from experience here. That's why I don't even like to communicate on the internet. I don't even like to comment on the comment sections, because 93% of all communication is nonverbal, so it's not easy to even understand what the other person is really trying to say. And if you're face to face with the person, you could clear up a lot of confusion in the very beginning, and a relationship would never even go one direction. So you want to question everything. You want to prove things to yourself. When it comes to certain evidence, you can't rely on studies. You got to rely on your own personal experience, with an understanding that if we're damaged, certain things might not quite work the way we would like to in the beginning. People like Mercola may eat fruit and his triglycerides levels rise, and he thinks that's the problem. People have high blood pressure. You go to a doctor and what do? Well, it's a risk factor, but we'll lower that risk factor. Not realizing that in the process of lowering what's only a risk factor that doesn't cause anything, you don't cause any more problems. So, the first group of people we need to question are our experts, isn't it? No question there. If you actually still believe that medicine is a solution to our problems, it's because there's been a very well orchestrated cast of lies that have been thrown upon us generation after generation. Every time you turn around, you'll hear something that adds to another reference to something. And once you have a bunch of references, it doesn't matter if any one of them made any sense, you just got a bunch of them that support a certain concept. So I encourage people to question everything, even the things I say, but there's really only one way to question most of the things I say, and that is by testing an idea as time has come. That's by taking a solid food vacation. Now, I know a lot of people don't agree with a lot of my views on a lot of different things, and I expect that. I don't pretend to be perfect on everything, but I do know that some issues are not worth the time of day, and yet I still see a lot of people being distracted in that direction. So, what can I say, my friends? Are you an honest skeptic or a dishonest skeptic? Well, it's obvious. You can tell the dishonest skeptics when you see them. They're the people who make obnoxious comments on message boards. And then don't forget there are shills that will come along and say a whole bunch of things, and then they'll just throw an obnoxious comment every now and then to someone that they hope will bail out of this whole thing so they won't add to the momentum. And I'm already seeing that. I'm really disappointed in it. You know who I'm talking about, don't you? Yeah. Thinking about blocking you right now. Not really happy with some of those comments. You know, I'm not like most YouTubers. I know conflict sells. I went that approach in a few videos, and yeah, I saw more hits by it. And I realize a lot of YouTubers will go ahead and let shit comments go on there so that there can be a lot of activity and bump up the hits and make some money. That's not what my channel is all about. I want you guys to be polite to one another. I want you all to continue to help those that are helping others. And when I see someone attack one of those people, I'm going to ban you. So this is a warning to one person in particular. You know who you are. You know who you are. And you don't think I won't ban you? Make one more comment like that. Now, I know I seem a little strict about this, but I'm very passionate about helping people. When people come to my YouTube videos, I want them to see a lot of supporting comments. I want to see a lot of good on my channel. I want to see what you guys have been doing. I'm on day 54, I've done 95 or whatever. I want you all to keep providing that good support for other people. And remember, when people are unkind to you, when people are mean to you, when I see those type of people, I almost want to start crying because I know someone else was mean to them. People will not be mean to you unless they had a lot of shit in their lives. How's that quote go? Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a great battle. But remember, 1 out of 100 of them out there, maybe more, are psychopaths. And when you give them empathy, it infuriates them. So if you want to make them feel good, treat them like the shit they are. And that's what they are. They're the scum of the earth. But they sadly are a reflection of us. And the only one way to deal with that aspect of us is for all of us to change. So yes, I'm a broken record, but you know why I do it? Because I want everyone to have a treat.